Hey, what's going on in Indianapolis? I'm Big Ben.
And I'm Indy Suzie Q.
Welcome to this week's Top 5 Urban Events for January 9th through the 15th, 2012. Obviously, this is not Tolin. Tolin's at the hospital. Tolin's having a baby right now. So if you know Scott Tolin, Internet, wish him congratulations. Within the next 24 hours, he will have a beautiful baby girl. And so we are obviously not at DoItIndy Communications. This is not our normal spot. We are at St. Elmo Steakhouse, a beautiful and historic, awesome restaurant. Started in 1902 in downtown Indianapolis and has been here ever since. And we are here for something called Devour Downtown, which we'll get into a little bit more about, but we got some food here. Tell us about the food, Suzie. I'm hungry.
Which is my favorite thing in the world. As you know, I like to eat. So we have, starting out on the end here, of course, dessert. So we have creme brulee on this side, and we have the cheesecake on that side. And I think these two are your two favorite things that...
Yes. The steak with garlic mashed potatoes, fantastic, and some shrimp cocktail. Kind of open you up.
I am a little congested, so I do need a shot of that
It's hot in
sauce.
Indianapolis. If you've never experienced it, you should. And then we have one thing left over here. What's that over there?
That is the delicious salmon. It looks beautiful, and I can't wait to taste it.
And also a part of Devour Downtown are these two beautiful, lovely drinks right here. And there are 3 signature drinks for Devour Downtown available at all of the restaurants. So check them out in Indianapolis. We'll get into a little bit more of this here in a few. So let's get into this week's top 5 urban events for the week of January 9th. Number 5, we have the 36th annual Greater Indianapolis Garage Sale. Now I'll tell you, 600 booths of people selling whatever.
That's a lot.
From whenever. You have no idea. If you need something, I think you'll be able to get it. So for more information on the garage sale, it is at the beautiful historic Indiana State Fairgrounds. Visit www.familyevents.com. So number 5, the Greater Indianapolis Garage Sale. What's number 4, Suzie?
Number 4, on Friday the 13th, the night before, you can go to the Indiana State Fairgrounds as well and check out the Indiana Ice. Our favorite hockey team in town as they play Team USA U18. There's going to be some bloodshed, some fights, and my all-time favorite thing, besides the food on the table, a snow cone.
Oh, I like this snow cone. Makes me think I'm 5 again.
I know. And it's also great for the family that day because it is family night. Radio Disney will be there. Go check them out. But for more information, visit indianaice.com.
Awesome. And you can also find them on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube for you social media junkies. All right, number 3, we're getting into one of the best local Indianapolis bands around right now, Borrow Tomorrow. This Friday, they are having a show at the Vogue Theater in Broad Ripple. Doors for this open up at 8 p.m. And I'll tell you, there's a couple other bands that are opening up for them, but what's really cool about this is they are debuting their first ever full-length CD.
They're awesome. You guys gotta check them out.
Oh, it's good. Hey, some great music, great local band, and it's pretty cheap. You know, it's $10 or under, so there you go. Oh, and 21 or older, it is the Vogue Theater. For more information on Borrow Tomorrow, visit www.borrowtomorrowband.com, and you can also find them on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So number 3, the Borrow Tomorrow show at the Vogue. All right, number 2.
This is something I definitely want to check out. Doing what we do, being in communications, it's called the Naptown Rock Radio Wars. So it's a really neat look into how one of the big radio stations in the 1960s and 70s had a little guy that came up and fought them. So it's neat to see the struggle of how the market changed in Indianapolis. And that's at the IMAX at White River State Garden. That starts at 7 p.m. And visit naptownrockradiowars.com for more information.
Awesome. Now this is a documentary style type film, right?
That's right.
Yeah, so it's not your normal Joe Schmo film, but for, hey, you local indie residents, check it out. It's at the IMAX.
And it's super interesting. You can't beat it.
Absolutely. So the number 1 urban event of the week, in case you haven't been able to guess it, but from the food, we're at St. Elmo Steakhouse, Devour Downtown Winterfest 2012. Happening now through January 22nd, you have 54 restaurants in the downtown Indianapolis area that you can eat either one person for $30 or 2 for $30. There are a few places that are doing that, right?
That's right. And so we could go have lunch and dinner at a different restaurant every day.
And you could eat at some places that you might not normally be able to afford to eat this, that. I'll tell you, you would normally would not be able to come to St. Elmo for $30.
That's right.
And there are some other very, very good, well-established restaurants in the Indianapolis area that are very pricey, but yet they want to invite you in.
And there's some smaller ones too that I want to check out, but I've never been.
Who's some of the smaller ones?
Miguel's Southern Comfort sounds really good. Yeah. And I've actually never been to Sensu.
Sensu?
That's right.
I've never ate there.
I've got to check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'll tell you, one of my favorites, we had that last time, Smokehouse on Shelby in Fountain Square. Fantastic. So for more information on Devour Downtown, more food, and the menus, visit www.devourdowntown.org, and you can also find them on Facebook and Twitter. So Eat Up Indianapolis, happening all this week and all next week through January 22nd, Devour Downtown. So thanks a lot, Indianapolis, and as always, stay urban.
And check out DoItIndy on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, and Google+. You can find them everywhere.
Right on. And on DoItIndy.com. It is coming live this week. We'll let you know. So thanks a lot, Indianapolis. Have a great week. We'll see you next time.
And stay classy.